All right. Greetings, sis. I am Charlotte Louis, owner and founder of Center Me. We create a clear and easily accessible path to emotional wellness and stress relief for women professionals. I am so excited to be sharing space with you this morning. Listen, it is 7 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm ready, sis. Good morning. I'm ready. So we are live on Facebook, we're live on Instagram, and we have 10 minutes of talking that talk. It's Talk That Talk Tuesday. And so, good morning. So we are going to be talking about articulating with love and knowing. Right? That's what it is, right? And so at Center Me, our self-love language is it's one of the three pillars of self-love. And that's what we're going to be talking about in our healing circle next Sunday with Earth Yoga Studio in Hillsborough, North Carolina. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet, please go ahead and do so because it is going to be one incredible experience. For one, it is our intro to self-love healing circle, and I'm super, super excited about it. The women who, I think that actually this is a co-ed affair. So we're excited because, emotional wellness is my jam. Self-love is my jam. And talking that talk is my jam. So we are going to be talking about pouring into you at this healing circle. We're going to be helping you to build a strong and solid foundation to your self-love journey. So we're going to be reviewing the three pillars of self-love, which are your self-love environment, your language, and your vision. And so this is going to be a very powerful healing circle going into Q4 and being able to really get a head start on how you are going to end the year. How are you going to start 2024 with you in mind and with you prioritizing your emotional wellness and stress relief? And so I'm really excited about it. Definitely click the link in my bio and get your ticket. So we also have our customer survey. Now, listen, I set a goal. I said I want 100 responses by the end of October. It is October. Look, it is 10/10, sis. It's 10/10. We have 3 survey responses. So I got to get on my grind. Because we need 97 more. All right. So if you're watching the replay, hey, girl, but go ahead and click in the link in my bio so you can help us out with our customer survey. And tomorrow night we have our first Center Me collaborative insight session. And so I'm really, really excited to have a few women join me in this collaborative insight session where we'll be talking about what's missing in wellness and how Center Me can show up as the emotional wellness and stress relief resource for women professionals. And so definitely reserve your spot. This is going to be a very intimate setting, intimate gathering of the girls. And all of the feedback is going to be kept private with Center Me. So definitely help your girl out and get those surveys in and come and vibe with me tomorrow night for our collaborative insight session so that we're able to cultivate a platform that's going to be able to serve you better as a woman professional who is juggling all of the things, doing all of the things, right? And so I'm really, really excited to be on this journey with you. And so while we have about 5 minutes and some change left, let's go ahead and get into Talk That Talk Tuesday. So Talk That Talk Tuesday. We developed the Talk That Talk curriculum at Center Me to help really dive into how powerful your self-love language is. And really it's your language, right? We don't even have to put self-love in front of it because everything that we do at Center Me is going to come from a space of self-love, right? So our Talk That Talk curriculum to articulate with love and knowing is really going to help you to expand your vocabulary And so that is our tip for this morning. We want you to expand your emotional vocabulary. In our Talk That Talk curriculum, and as well as our Keep It Real curriculum, we have our Center Me Wheel of Emotions. And sometimes I bring it out during our journaling jam sessions, which we're going to be kicking back up in November. So make sure that you uh, stay tuned, because we're thinking about doing something in person as well. So I'm excited about that. But our Center Me Wheel of Emotions, it has like this plethora of different feelings, and as our primary emotions in the middle, and from those primary emotions, all of these different feelings that we feel. And the reason why we want you to start expanding your emotional vocabulary is because when we begin to really put a name on what it is that we're actually experiencing, what is actually trying to flow through us, because that's what emotions do. They're just energy that tries to flow through us. And when we put a name on it, it's really better for us to explore it. It feels better. You feel more clarity. You feel more like you feel like you understand yourself more. And I can't stress enough that I don't I don't care to be understood by anyone but myself. Because we're all existing in our own universe, right? We're all using languages that, our language is different from the next person. But when we learn how to, give our internal experience a voice, that really shifts things for us in our internal environment. Because what we do know about our language is that it really shapes our reality. It has the power to shape our reality. It has the power to drive belief systems and behaviors. And so when we begin to expand our emotional vocabulary and start using hurt a lot more than using anger. Because this is something that I had to remind myself of earlier this week, actually, is that a lot of times, I'm willing to even say 10 out of 10 times, that when we are expressing anger, there is always an underlining emotion or trigger there. And I don't know, let me take that back. I don't want to say trigger because our emotions are not triggers. But I'm being very careful with my language. But there's always this underlining thing here that if we recognize the emotions that we avoid the most or suppress the most or compartmentalize the most, these are most likely the emotions that we're going to be experiencing, that are really experiencing. And so because there's this extreme level of discomfort for this emotion or these emotions, we get angry. We get angry, right? So it's not even that we're angry with the person or the thing or the situation. We're more angry with ourselves for there's this emotion that we're not giving a voice to. And this takes a great deal of self-awareness. Okay? And so when we start to expand our emotional vocabulary and start to give that internal experience a voice, I am hurt. I'm hurt because blase, blase, blah. We can work out the kinks later, but we gotta get that first part out. I am hurt. I am disappointed. I am confused. I am lost. And being able to verbalize it. I am frustrated. I am irritated. I am scared. I am scared. Because when the amount of energy that we put into avoiding those difficult, heavy, and uncomfortable emotions requires more energy to avoid them than to actually allow them to flow easily through us. And once we are able to give them that voice, we realize that was half the battle. And clarity just starts to come. Clarity just starts to bloom like a beautiful flower within us. And so that's why it's so important that we expand our emotional vocabulary. And that is your Talk That Talk tip for today. Sis, listen, we are here We love you. We care for you. We are passionate about creating a clear and easily accessible path to emotional wellness and stress relief for you here at Center Me. Make sure that you are tuned in every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. so that you're able to get this love, sis. Get this love. Because, you know, when we are changing our mindset, changing how we view wellness and prioritizing that in our lives, it is work. But it's so much more fun when we have other community, other women to join us with this journey with. So definitely go to centerme.com, subscribe, click the link in my bio, and take the survey. It's only about 5 minutes of your time. I would greatly appreciate it. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day on purpose.
Mommy, I don't want